everyone. Welcome back. It's been a minute. Welcome to the channel. I'm your friendly neighborhood Prax. I don't have to run this game. It's Sunday night. That means it's Mass Effect night, and that means it is Pope's turn to run everything. So I'm going to hand everything over to him, and I'll be here to do my spiel at the end. I'm doing okay. Thank you, everyone. Oh, chat says you all are muted, but you're not. Are you? Can one of you talk, please? Streamlabs, here's a fun thing. Streamlabs decided to change audio settings after I went live and hit click the button.
Oh no!
So I
There's
checked it
always at
twice.
least one thing.
Hey, so we'll let everybody else go first because you'll hear me in a minute. We'll go back around again. I'm sorry.
Okay, no.
Okay. Take two, everyone. Hey, everybody. Pope here. Pope World Build on the Internet. I will be your humble storyteller amongst storytellers. It's great to be back with Mass Effect. We've got an eventful evening. Let's go around the horn, see how everyone's doing, check back in with them, find out who they're playing. Starting off with Jesus. How you doing, friend? And who you playing?
Hey guys, today I am once again playing Kryn, the Hanar adept who floats along, seeing blood pack in front of them and wants to basically convert them with the healing powers of violence.
So much healing. So much violence. Someone who is very efficient with the violence is played by PB. How you doing, friend, and who you playing?
Hi, today I'm playing Italy Leon, and I'm very excited to get killing some Blood Pack members.
Someone who is no less efficient and maybe a bit more creative is played by Chris. How you doing, Chris, and who are you playing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I am playing Krogan the Soldier Havoc subclass Bars, who is very excited to get to catch up on the bar fight that you all left him out of and is looking to make up for lost time.
Yes, bar fights and Omega. It is a an event to check off one's bucket list. Someone who has yet to kick the bucket, despite some circumstances, would be played by Mandy. How you doing, friend? And who are you playing?
I'm trying very hard not to die, but also putting myself in paths that could end in death. But hi, I'm Mandy. I go by Lady Luck 34, and I am playing Enos Tazik, who is a Solarian engineer who has drone / mechanical friends, which is going great for us right now. We're doing all right.
Absolutely no problems or entanglements there. Speaking of no problems, Prax, how you doing and who are you playing?
Yeah, there are no problems. My day has been problem free. No, that's not true. Thanks everyone for your patience. Thanks everybody for the technical snafus at the beginning. Hi everybody, I'm your friendly neighborhood Prax. Welcome to the channel. I get to play Dr. Uthuru Sul, your Drell doctor who is of one opinion: do not outpace your doctor, and you will live. Everybody's going to live. But I have one last thing before I turn it back over to Pope. I am doing a low-key fundraiser the next 2 weeks to support Fisher House Charities because April, and specifically April 15th, is the U.S. military brats, and yes, I use that term, and no, I'm not going to call them military kids. We were brats for 50 years. Leave us alone. But to support military brats, April is Military Dependence Month, and Fisher House does a lot of good charity work for both veterans, active duty, and their families, specifically providing care and housing and support while those military members and or their families receive treatment at VA hospitals or military bases around the country. So I'll be posting it in chat. It's just a low-key kind of thing I'm doing for the next 2 weeks. If you can support, be really great. If not, we totally understand. But now it's Pope's turn to do all the fun things.
Oh, speaking of fun things, I always like a challenge. And seeing that this is charity, there is a challenge. So I put it to all of you, audience. I put at your feet 2 challenges. First, if we can make 200 by the time we meet next week, the team will have a difficult task set before them. One may say that it has many limbs, and possibly thrashes about.
Not
So
Kryn on the dance floor.
No, I don't thrash. I vogue on the dance floor. Thank you
but
very much.
Kryn is friend-shaped. This is less so. And then if we could, by the end of the month, get to 400, the ship and the entire team will get upgrades. So there you go. There's some goals for all of you. Some goals for us will be surviving what is coming next. To bring us back up to speed, this team has been brought together by multiple vested interests. After the time of a certain Commander Shepard causing an entire system to go kablooey. A few months after that event, also known as Arrival. They have knocked one off of the to-do list in retrieving a prototype that was very important to what will likely be a future war effort. And in their time of recovering, they found in their wisdom to go to Omega, a place that is just rife with opportunity and absolutely no problems. Though they have a long list of problems that they have sought out friends, allies, contacts to get some answers to a few mysteries, including, well, in her words, she is Omega, Ariat Lok, who has set them on a course where we get to see if they survive this evening, of clearing out a rogue section of the Blood Pack, a mercenary crew, and mercenary crew that's on the outs with their own organization. They're, and I quote, too violent and hot-headed for a Krogan organization. They went down to find where these renegades are. They have managed to locate them, open the door, got a nasty jolt for their efforts, and now we're in initiative.
Dope.
So let's roll that, everybody.
Right side, we have the Krogan this time.
Yeah, but your Krogan rolled
Ooh.
a 6.
Nat 20.
There is already like dues going through. It will be interesting to see how this all pans
Mhm.
out for y'all.
Well, do I need to roll for my
Nope,
robot
they will go.
friends?
Did you bring your friends, or did you leave them on the ship? Considering the entanglements,
You brought one, I thought.
did you bring Argos or did you bring Carl?
I feel like I would have brought Argos because we know we're going to a fight.
Okay,
Fair, fair.
so
Unless somebody remembers differently from last time.
no, I know you removed the component from Argos. You just don't know if that solved the issue.
That's right, we were partitioning him.
Yes. So that is quite interesting. We will see how that goes. I hope it goes well for all of you.
We can dream.
I was about to say, like, I still feel like this is a better choice than Carl would have been.
Yes, I'm sure leaving Carl unattended back on the ship is an excellent choice and won't go wrong in any way, shape, or form.
Better is an interesting word.
He's got Norbert to keep him company. It'll be fine.
Oh God.
Better.
I love
And
seeing the DM roll random things in chat without telling us why. It makes me feel super safe.
And unsupervised. Yes. That don't mind this next roll at all.
There was no good answer here, no matter
Oh,
what I
no.
chose.
Oh, I'm well
Mhm.
aware.
Oh my!
That's a good roll.
It's the reaction that's more concerning.
Oh no.
For context, chat, there was a 19 just rolled on a D100.
Mm-hmm. And some people like to play by Cthulhu rules. So
Some people do. Okay, so I have news.
Oh,
First is
Great news. Great news, obviously, for us.
Oh yes. The most important news is that Kryn, you're the first to go, as
Okay.
you've been greeted by a Krogan when last we spoke, in full heavy armor, wielding a warhammer. And there's a bunch of, well, 13, in fact, of Vorcha behind him, and one human.
God, they have the power of luck on their side with a human. All right, we can handle this. So, important question. What is the largest cluster of Vorcha? Like it's say in a say 6 meter by 6 meter cube.
That tightly packed, you can get 3.
Okay. Gravity field. They have to make strength saving throws.
Ooh.
15.
Ooh, that good. Very good.
Mhm.
All right. That's a nasty trap.
Mhm.
They don't make it.
They are now restrained.
Very good.
Now, bonus action, barrier on myself. And that's my go.
Excellent. Now the bad news. It's their turn.
Crap.
So now the pain begins. As they have multiple pyros. So they get to move up, and I need all of you to give me 3 reflex saving throws, please. Dex saves.
Okay. Deck saves. 1,
All of you.
2, 3. 18, 13, 17.
I would like to roll above a 10, please.
Rolling great tonight, y'all.
Okay. So that's looking diverse. So for each fail that you have, you take 14 fire damage. For
what's-
each success, you take 7 fire damage.
What's a fail?
And
Mhm.
yeah,
13. Well, lower than 13.
Lower
so
than
12
13.
and below. 12 and below is a fail.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so that's a total of 21. Oh boy.
is any of that absorbed by shields or no?
Okay, so-
The fire doesn't bypass shields.
Okay.
Okay.
So
But some
shields are
people's
gone,
shields
but-
were already popped.
Yeah.
So any damage goes through the shields first before it pops, right?
Well, no, it has to go
Mhm.
through the shields. The shields take the brunt of it, and then
Okay, just want to be
Shield-
sure.
shield pops, then
So-
you take the remainder.
Okay, good to know. My shield is popped, but I only take 1 damage. Whoop.
Okay.
When you have that, is it 4 or 3? It's 7.
That would
7
be
damage. and you
7
halve
damage
it
halved
again.
would be it's in the favor of my players. I will always rule it that way, so it'll be lower.
Okay.
That way, I don't have to be friendly.
So we take a
You?
7 for a failed and half of that for a success.
Uh-huh.
No, it was 7.
14.
It was 7. Yeah, it was
So
7 for a success, 14 for a fail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some of us failed all 3, but don't worry, that's okay. There's a reason I'm a medic.
And no, but Hawkeye bars is fine. I only failed 1, and I'm built like a brick shit house. I am golden. My
Yeah.
shields took most of
You-
that too.
you-
Bars is fine. Everyone else, I'm not so sure about.
Oh,
Uh,
wait.
Yes,
Sounds looking a little crispy.
and I'm not done yet
oh,
um,
great.
because that was just the flame troopers.
Uh-huh.
Now we see why the humans there.
Before you do that, I just want to quickly check because I did take damage, so I need to make a concentration roll
Yeah,
for that spell I had previously cast. Boom.
So what's the rule with barriers?
Oh, nat
though?
20. I'm good.
barrier. You can roll
Okay.
the barrier die to act as DR,
Oh,
okay.
and then it's consumed.
oh,
Okay.
you can choose to use it, right?
Yes, you can
Okay,
choose.
then I'll take that 1 damage.
Yeah, I'm going to take 1 tick of my barrier off because
Fair, fair, fair.
now I need all of you to give me a DC 14 Constitution save.
Oh,
Counterattack.
I have an important question too. Before that,
Mhm.
are any of these explosive projectiles? Are they throwing grenades or rockets at us?
This is a grenade, but
Okay, I
the
would
previous
like-
things are
Yeah.
flamethrowers.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
then I guess.
so the grenade, I would like to use my reaction for this to activate the trophy system,
Okay.
which
okay.
a small laser shoots out from Barz's Omni tool, which preemptively detonates this grenade.
Ooh.
Okay. So I now have to make
Um,
them make
So-
a Constitution saving throw.
it's specific. The range on it looks like it says 6 meters, so it would be 6 meters out. So
Okay, so
from us, so I don't know what the
Yeah.
distance between us and them is, but
the thing is, the impact zone is 4 meters, so it's not going to hit you guys. It is just going to hit the front line, which is most of those flamethrowers. So for
Excellent.
those 3 guys, we get to make a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
try and throw grenades. At
Oh
me.
wow,
Come on.
that one.
Hmm.
That was a flashbang.
oof. That's
That's why the human was there. And
Ooh.
just managed to flashbang all the pyros. They are now blinded.
blinded by the light. Love it.
I would feel bad, but I don't. Uh,
Hmm.
So that was the human, and now we get to the chaff before we get to the warlord.
Mhm.
So, the chaff. The chaff are armed with M8 Avengers. They're not the best thing in the world, but they work well in concert. So, I will make a number of attacks against each of you. Each of you will take 1. So, let's go around the horn, and first, go with Kryn.
Fair enough. I am the most photogenic. Makes perfect sense.
So I don't think an 8 hits you.
Nope.
And now for Etzli, does a 12 hit you?
No,
Yep.
it does not.
Bars, 20. Does that hit you?
Yep, that does hit.
Okay. So that'll be 5 damage.
Nothing.
Now Tazik. Does a 16 hit you?
Negative.
Excellent.
Good question, because I forgot to ask it before. What counts as a critical hit in the context of Mass Effect? Is it when you roll a 20?
Yeah, it's a net 20, unless you
Okay.
have a class that specifies otherwise. or
Okay,
class
got it.
ability.
I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the good doctor, which is a crit.
Oh no. Yeesh.
Let's go. We knew this was gonna happen.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Kill the
Yeah.
healer.
Always kill the healer first. Everybody does.
For 11. 11
11
piercing.
points of damage? 11 piercing?
Yep.
Okay, that I can handle.
Mhm.
There we go.
And now, the Warlord.
Hmm.
Bonus action, activating his tech armor.
Fair.
Yeah, I did that earlier. That's why I'm still okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then immediately moving to bars, because again, Krogan on Krogan violence, we have to have this.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to try and hit you with a hammer, a warhammer that has been biotically charged.
Hold up. Counterattack. He has to make first off he gets hit. I'm gonna hit him with that. But first he also needs to make I think it's strength or constitution catapult. Yeah, a dexterity saving throw. No, sorry, constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I am still gonna attack him with my second level. So 1 second. He automatically gets hit by it, and he takes 28 force damage because I pick up a piece of stone and throw it at him.
Okay. 28 is significant.
Yep. But as for his, did he pass the 15 Constitution saving throw?
I'm still working on that, boss.
Of course, no problem.
Got 15.
Darn. Okay.
Again, you see the shield pop as you huck this bit of plascrete from the local area and hits him square in the chest, but he's already in a full run as he comes up to bars.
Dope.
So, $18 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay. So it impacts just past you. And you hear that distinctive sound of a biotic going off. As a gravity field hits the deck plating with so much force that it dents and doesn't quite fully buckle, but another impact like that and that section of the floor is gone. And after that, they're spent as the rest of the forces are gathering quickly. You can literally hear them in the vents as they're trying to flank you.
Fair.
And so, next up, we have Etzli.
Okay. Okay. So we have the Warlord up with bars.
Yeah.
Then behind we're in a tight hallway, right? Tight little.
You guys are right out. You are. Think of it this way: you are in an atrium that borders another atrium. You have a blast door. Right now, the Warlord is past the blast door, right up against bars. Just on the opposite side of the blast door is 3 of those Vorcha, all with flamethrowers. And then behind them, taking various cover throughout the atrium, is 5 other Vorcha. And then you hear more of them coming through the vents, and one human who, by the body language, seems upset that the flashbang didn't work as intended.
Okay. So then, at the group, that's flashbang, the flamethrower guys.
Yes.
I'm going to aim for the one in the middle, and I'm gonna try to hit them with overload. That's damage. Don't mind that. They need to make a Dex saving throw, I believe. Yes. And they will take that damage if they succeed, and only 10 if they fail. Or other, you know what I mean. And these are the guys that are blinded, right?
Yeah. So that's a disadvantage. I already rolled an 8, so they get hit.
Sucks to suck. So how do you make this be a card? I'll figure it out later. So it's unleash an electrostatic discharge at a creature or object within range. 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each which must be within 6 meters of the first target.
So you can hit all 3, and you can also hit the warlord. But the warlord would
Alright.
get his own save.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, that's 100% okay. And I'll let you make that roll, and then I'll say the next
He
part.
got a 17.
Yeah, no, he saves that. So the target that I hit, the one in the middle, is now primed.
Okay.
So for the
That's
information
very
of the rest of my
important.
party members, until the start of my next turn. So
Yeah, so if somebody wants to hit that bastard, he might go kablooey.
and then I am going to find some classic Mass Effect cover somewhere behind us to hide behind and
Okay.
gain advantage on these guys.
All right, you can totally do that. However, you need to roll damage for your overload.
Let's see. It is 14.
14. All right. That is noted. That hurts a good number of them. They didn't have shields.
To be expendable.
Yep.
And that's the end of my turn.
Excellent. All right. So now up is Tazik and Argos.
How many would I get if I happened to do an attack that was a cone of 8 meters?
Depending on how you angle it, you could get. How close do you want to cut it near your allies? Or do you want to make certain that there's no possible way that you could harm them?
Needs to fire whatever this is at me, go right ahead. I can take it.
I was going to say, like, depends on who would be in range.
If it's me, go for it.
It would be bars.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
You can
I was
angle.
like, wink if it's okay, team.
You can cut the corner. It'll be awfully close. So you can hit the warlord. You can get 2 of the flamethrowers and 1 rifle guy.
All right, let's go for it. I'm going to use Electric Slash. And that creates from me a 8-meter cone. Every creature must take a Constitution saving.
With a con save, hell yes.
So
Oh god, I rolled a nat 1 on it though. That's not good.
So they'll take that. The active one. So you managed to definitely impact the flamethrower to them.
Okay. Yeah, the DC
The
saving.
rifleman, no.
Okay.
Now for the warlord. 14.
The DC is a 14.
Okay, so he makes it.
All right.
So
I am rolling at a 3rd level,
oh my.
which means I get to roll 7d6.
Oh my.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
I mean, it's just a saving throw, so I don't have to click it to see if I hit you. It's just a.
No.
If you click it, it will still roll the dice for you, though.
Okay. Let's well, I don't think it's set at. I don't think I set the level appropriately, so it'll only roll 6d6. All right. It does 25 damage if they failed, and does half that if they succeeded.
Okay. Well, 2 of the Vorcha are now smoking husks. And yeah, I'm just going to quickly roll the happy sad die real quick. Pay absolutely no attention to the Vorcha that have, fuel canisters on them. Okay, they don't go off.
Would they have been close enough to damage us, or just their friends?
Their friends, the Warlord, and Bars.
It's like, I trust Bars to survive, but also I don't want him to get hit.
Again, each of those fuel canisters has a rating for fuel. Each of those is a singular blast from the flamethrower. It would have been a really big boom. 2 really big boom. But no, they're just charred husks.
Yet.
And the one with the rifle just even with the save,
sorry.
he is close to death. But the Warlord seems surprisingly unfazed.
I don't like this guy.
That's the point.
All right. So that was my action. So I'm gonna have Argos. We give Argos any abilities? No, he's just a power armor, right?
He can melee. Or would you like me to roll a D100?
You know what, YOLO? Roll the D100.
Okay.
We're fighting like a human, a Krogan, and 13 Vorcha. Okay? I'm trying to stack the odds in our favor.
Okay. Well, I have news. Apparently, the removal of the part did not partition whatever is in Argos's programming.
Oh, this is a problem. Wait, no, this might help us out. Okay, got it. What's gonna happen?
It seems as Argos has mildly imprinted on Bars.
Oh no.
Oh, good, because I wanted to send Argos to go help Bars, but I was like...
And seeing his friend get hurt.
Rogan friend.
I mean, he's basically a giant Elcor
Yes.
armor.
That
But
Mars
unlike-
has rode into armor, into battle already.
Yes. But unlike an Elcor, this is all like hydraulics and nonsense, so it's like 4 times the strength of an Elcor, which is roughly the power and strength of a small elephant. So just keep that in mind.
They're battle buddies, okay? I approve of all of this. Argos
So-
is making friends.
Go ahead and just roll me a d20 at advantage. For Argos here, because yeah, we'll see what happens.
That was not at...
But you can roll a second time, and we'll see. That will connect. No, it will just not connect as the Warlord uses his reaction
Oh, of course.
and uses fortification, so That doesn't hit.
Fair.
But now, the deck plating is weakened in 2 areas right by the blast door.
Oh no.
As this is all mechanical, there's no biotics behind this. A very now 2 fish-like are in the deck as this rushes up and just slams the. I
Did you, Pope?
We
Like,
lost
this
you,
is
Paul.
real bad.
I think Pope just disappeared on us.
Yes.
Troll Amber.
We lost our GM.
No.
I'm back.
Oh no.
Okay.
I think I'm back.
There
now
you
you're
go.
back. Now you're back.
Hello.
There you go.
Welcome back.
Hey.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh no no.
No. No.
Fro's
Okay.
dead.
Oh wait, he's back.
I
Oh. Oh.
said,
No.
Personally, I blame Norbert.
am
I
I
mean,
back
yeah.
or am I
No.
not back? Because
Oh, wait,
things
wait.
fine to hear.
We can hear you. We can't see anything moving.
Yeah, you're kind of frozen right now.
Versus doing.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, what you need is my voice.
Yeah, we don't have a voice either. It's cutting
It's
in
go-
and out real
Yeah,
bad.
cutting in and out real bad.
Yeah.
Oh wait, wait, you're moving in a much more
Okay,
substantial
that's
manner.
solid.
There we go. And you're frozen. I
Oh.
jinxed it.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh, and he's gone.
confused. Oh, yeah, okay. This is clearly Norbert hacking
Yeah,
to
100%.
protect us
100%.
Yeah.
from the DM. Yeah.
Argos got a battle buddy, so Norbert had to make things more difficult.
That's it. Your VI escapades have broke realities now.
And now
Okay.
you're back.
Okay.
There we go.
It seems as though Spectrum is doing nasty things in my neighborhood. And Spectrum definitely works for Cerberus.
Oh boy, makes perfect sense.
But as I was saying, Argos comes up. None of you see this except for maybe Bars. As the normally like amber lighting that is Argos's eyes goes from amber to a deep red.
Mm.
Sure, that's fine.
Absolutely no problems. Anything else you want to do, Tazik?
Does Argos count as my like bonus action?
No, Argos gets to go on his own. You still have a bonus action.
Got it. Okay.
So clarify, because when you were cutting in and out, you were talking something about additional damage to the floor.
Yes, there's now 2 more fist-like divots in the floor panels. This section right by the door may be qualified as difficult terrain now.
Hmm.
That's good to know.
So, yes. Next up is Bars.
Did Tazik have a bonus action?
Oh no, sorry. I
Oh, okay.
do not have an extra thing I can do right now.
Okay. All right, cool. So, regarding that cone question from earlier, beyond the warlord, what interesting stuff is within, say, a 6-meter cone of me?
I think. Oh no.
Oh no.
Grab
We
both
lost
the
you
Oh
again.
no!
No.
the and see it's fine for me. It just y'all are
And oh wait, no, still freezing
that
up.
is frustrating.
Here, do you mind if I turn your camera off? That might help you.
Go for it.
That work? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will be a silent voice now. Not
God?
so-
All right.
this. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
I will take the title of Overlord. Okay.
Oh
Voice in black. There we go.
no. Okay.
What is going on?
I bet you Windows is trying to update in the background.
Technology is the
Check.
worst.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I would not be surprised.
The thing is, I updated already. That was yesterday's job.
See, this is why Norbert and Carl should not have become friends.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right. So you can tag 4 by angling bars, your cone.
This is for the little dudes who have no shields, correct?
You will be able to get the warlord and 3 of those dudes.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So for his action, Bars is just gonna, because he sidestep to that hammer strike from the warlord, just grins and pulls from his back what looks like just a giant metal tube, which has spray painted onto the side of it the phrase "Have a nice day," and pulls a lever on it, which activates his beehive, and a 6-foot cone of superheated metal shrapnel blasts straight out into the face of the warlord and 3 of those dudes behind him, which will be a dex saving throw for all of those.
Okay.
DC will be 12.
Okay, so the riflemen that are up and not blinded will make it. The blinded one will not make it. Now for the warlord. He makes it.
That's fine. It's half damage on save, so this is 5d6. That is going to be absolute 2 1s on those 5d6. That's 12 points of damage, half on save, but to anyone who doesn't have shields, they take double damage.
Okay, so and currently the warlord is without shields, so that actually does some significant damage. The riflemen are again barely standing. The poor blinded Vorcha is essentially turned into some form of soup by the shrapnel just bursting through, and him in his blind wandering just eating the brunt of it. But we continue on as
For bonus action,
oh
Bars
dear.
will turn back and just give a quick thumbs up to Zeke, and
You do stuff like that again.
that will count for his squad leader ability, which everyone within earshot gets to roll a hit die and instantly regain that many hit points.
Oh, nice.
That is amazing. That is
Yes.
absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and I just gained my 1 hit point back because I don't think I need to roll for that.
How much should we gain? I'm sorry, tell me again.
It's whatever you roll, whatever your hit dice is.
Wait, I have a question though. So, I have a question for the GM. How does that work with my nanites? Because in my sphere with my nanites, you always regain max healing.
So you would regain max healing because of the nanites.
So you
Nice.
so
So
you don't
you
have
just-
to roll the die. You just get the max healing from the hit die.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very good combo.
Mm-hmm.
10-meter radius.
And now after that thumbs up, we now go over to our doctor.
Okay, so that leads to my next. I'm okay for that. That will be fine. What about those guys who are in that gravity well?
They're still in that gravity well.
Cool. Cool. They're in the gravity well. You've got the human who's still alive and kind of being annoying, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to throw the human into the gravity well.
Ooh.
Awesome. Go ahead and make that roll. Or am I making a save?
No, it is an attack roll.
Okay.
It's a 21.
Yeah, 21 hits. Okay.
And he's also going to take damage.
All right.
10 points of damage.
So I'll take 10 points of damage.
I rolled
And
shitty on those 2d12.
I'm going to roll his save for the gravity well.
I will. Just to be fair, a creature in the area when you cast the power must succeed on a saving throw. Right now, it's just difficult terrain for everybody else.
Okay, well, I still rolled a 1, so what
Okay.
I'm going to do is have him impact one of those Vorcha
Okay, fair enough.
from the throw. And Prax, go ahead and roll me 3d6.
13.
They both take 13 damage. The shield on the human pops, and that Vorcha is now has a severe bruise to its torso.
Cool. So after she does, she just kind of gestures and throws. The human is annoying. They can get out of my way. And then she's going to move or like around the wall, the door, just quickly around the side of the blast door, so that she's inside the atrium but against the the wall. And then Joy of Joy as I make a second attack because I can do that. And there's the flamethrowers are still in front, right?
All the flamethrower guys are dead.
Oh, all of them are dead. So the only people who are left are annoying Vorcha in the general area?
That there's 2 riflemen who have been really messed up.
Mm-hmm.
There's the 3 Vorcha that are in the gravity field, the human, and then there's 1 Vorcha that you have a clear line of sight to that's hasn't been touched, and then you hear Vorcha in the air vents.
So, and the warlord is still primed, right?
Yes, the warlord is still primed.
Cool. I'm going to throw one of the riflemen into his buddy.
Okay.
Just good to know about these primes, need to know these things. 15.
We'll pop fortifications so that does not hit.
Oh no, the rifleman.
Yes,
Okay, the rifleman.
they have fortification.
Okay,
So
that's okay.
pops that so he does not get hit.
And then as a
But-
bonus action, we're not that spread out. We're kind of together, right?
Again, you guys were close to the door when this began,
Okay.
because you all had to make saves for the door going off.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm good then. I've still got my barrier. I'm still good.
Okay.
I'll take cover from behind something.
You find one of those glorious Mass Effect large potted plants.
Yeah. Those are useful.
And now we go back to the top of the rounds. Kryn,
Interesting.
what are you going to do?
So, Question: how many people can I hit in a, let's say, 2-meter wide and 12-meter long line? Recognizing the fact that I have Skull Biotics, so I can choose to not hit people with this power. And since I'm floating, I'm not affected by difficult terrain.
Yeah, you. Damn, I'm just realizing how incredibly powerful our favorite jellyfish is.
Mhm.
So with all those capabilities, and because you can shape, you can get the warlord, the human, and 2 of the Vorcha in your gravity field.
Okay. How do the human and 2 how do they all look like damage wise? I want to know how powerful I should make this.
The human, it looks like his armor is taking some scratches. One of the Vorcha is not really hurt too bad. The other one looks like you can already see the welt forming on its side from where the human impacted.
Fuck it, second level. I'm going to cast it. They have to take dexterity saving throws. If they fail, they take the damage and are knocked prone. But it's going to be difficulty 15.
Okay. Come on, roll 20.
And aren't the guys in the gravity well restrained?
They are restrained.
Yep. So, yeah, no, the gravity well guys are going to take the hit. The
Damn it.
the human does not.
This human has
The
oddly
warlord
good luck.
does.
Perfect.
Great. That's the answer we really wanted.
All right. So first off, they take the damage, which is going to be second level. So 19.
All right.
They are knocked prone. And then with
That's
my bonus,
huge.
and with my bonus action, how dare you not take the hit? I'm going to use pulsing field. The human has to take a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay.
Boom.
He's restrained.
How dare you not take the fist to the face?
He is currently restrained. And the warlord is currently prone. However, that won't last for long because it's their go now. So, the warlord will carefully get back up and seeing that most of his forces are out of position, dead, and the numbers game not going in his favor, he is going to switch from the hammer and will quick draw a heavily modified M300 Claymore.
Oh no. Wait.
And at point blank range, fire at bars.
Counterattack.
All right.
He needs to take a. First off, he's going to take the hit, but he needs to take a Constitution save, please.
Right.
He rolls with disadvantage.
Okay. Well, that knocks off his advantage because he has advantage
Dope.
for whenever he fires a shotgun.
Okay, and let me just do the catapult real quick. Just 9 damage.
Okay. He doesn't quite ignore it, but yeah,
Mhm.
he's doesn't really phase him.
Mhm.
Does a 20 hit you, Bars?
See, it would, but two can play at this game that you've been enjoying tonight. Because guess what power I took at last level up? Fortification, motherfucker.
Good call. Good call. So the
Good
fortification
choice,
field
Bars.
The wall goes up and he just middle fingers.
flickers as these like shotgun pellets nearly the size of my thumb come and impact the armor Bars is wearing, but because of the fortification field, they bounce off. So yeah, that excellent call, because that would have been a boatload of damage.
Fun fact about Bars's fortification too, as those currents run through the armor, they seem to gather very heavily around his fists, which are now sparking.
Oh, I am intrigued and I'm looking forward to where this is going. But now, because you have killed so many so quickly, I have to make a roll to see if they maintain coherency as a unit.
Oh.
Because not only have you hurt so many, they've now seen their leader go prone and fail an attack.
I have a silly question.
for
Bars,
it.
when you cast fortification, did you, as our friend Kryn might have any gestures or otherwise reaction to
Oh, he absolutely just flips off the warlord.
Argos copies you?
Yes. With
Okay.
Arcos being an Elcor, does he rear up on hind legs and do it with
Love
both
it.
the front ones?
Yeah, we'll have him go do the double bird, full stone cold.
Yes.
It was very important to me that he have that opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's learning.
We're using Call of Cthulhu rules. They fail their rally check. So those that are able to are going to use all their power, all their actions to retreat. With the exception of the warlord and those that were trying to flank you, who will drop down now.
Does that include the guys that are restrained?
They are going to try and break out of restraint.
Okay.
They are going to use their entire turn to do so.
Okay.
Do I have to make a save?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's strength saving throw.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. The human, however.
Yes. He's out.
Yeah, he takes a bonus action, injects something, and is currently running away.
Well, damn it.
Don't worry, it's not a problem.
Two Vorcha end up behind y'all, and I need all of you to, well, not all of you, because you're now far more spread out, and I'm gonna say, just from looking, Etzley, you've got your sniper rifle, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah, they don't like that. So both these attacks will be at you.
Gotcha.
Well, that's nat 1, gun chance.
Ooh, feels bad, man.
Yeah, it feels really bad. These are Carnifexes. I rolled a 1 into a 2. That one goes
Wow.
incredibly wide.
Mhm.
So yeah, so much for that. Etsley, it's your go.
How close are they to me?
I'm going to say they are about 8 meters away from you.
Okay. Then I am going to turn, and I'm going to snipe at the guy who's like trying to get his gun to unjam, and I'm going to shoot them with my gun. When I learn which one of these I have to roll. What is HCV2? You know, here's the thing. Here's fun. This game is fun. Okay, this one. This is the one I have to roll. Because 12?
12 will hit.
Oh. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad.
4
It's
damage.
Only a D12.
Yeah.
4 damage on that guy.
You clip him in the shoulder.
And I am gonna hit my bonus action to activate my cloak and GTFO.
Good idea.
And for the record, the prime is gone on
Mhm.
whomsoever was primed. And I have echo cancel, so they can't hear me get away.
Fair enough. Your predator cloak goes on, and you are no longer there. Tazik, it's your go.
Awesome. What can I do? Who do we have left? Remind me who's still on the field.
You have the 3 Vorcha in the gravity field. You have a human who is running at all speed away. You have 2 Vorcha that are now behind you, and the Warlord.
Before you say something, I did have a question.
Yes.
The based off of the instruction Arya gave us, was it a heavy suggestion that everyone needed to be killed for this job to be done, or I feel like this would be enough?
She
Having them
said
just run away
dealt
like cowards?
with. In that
Okay.
area, Tolok Way, dealt with.
Hmm.
I mean, one survivor getting away to tell people, oh god, this is what happened when we fucked with Arya,
I mean,
might be a good result for us.
the human's a good sprinter. I mean, if he can outrun us, I guess we can let him lead. The
He
Vorcha
is
died,
fit.
though. Yeah.
He ain't
I mean,
that
he's-
fit,
he's-
motherfucker.
I mean, he's running pretty.
Before I go tactical cloak, then I'll remind the crew that we should probably murder them all, per Arya's instructions, and then I'll hit the cloak. And
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
human kid dies too. Okay. If I'll try to get the human. We'll figure.
Don't worry about the human.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Um,
Tazik.
Are any of these other enemies within 6 meters of the warlord?
I didn't catch that last bit. 6 meters of what?
The warlord? Our Krogan
No.
friend?
Right now, the Warlord is at ground zero between Bars and Argos.
Okay. Got it. How? No, I'm not gonna ask that question. It's dangerous. Okay. I'm making choices, okay?
That's fair. I encourage choices to be made.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. I am going. Tazik is going to use Overlord on the Warlord,
Okay.
which is an electrostatic discharge at a creature or object within range, which is 40 meters.
Okay, that hits. It's a nat
Great.
20. That crits.
Perfect. But
But actually, that's a saving throw that you must make. That's not an actual attack.
Aw.
However, I
it's
will
framed
keep
in- Yeah. Okay. So
I will keep that in mind for other reasons. Okay, so mixed deck save. 18.
Okay, he does make it, which means
Yeah.
that he takes half damage.
All right.
I believe
Roll that
that's
damage.
a 14. All right. I did choose when I leveled up a heavy overload.
Yeah.
Overload. So it is 3d8 of lightning.
Awesome. All right. So he will take 9.
I rolled 2 1s in that.
Oof. Ugh.
Sometimes happens.
Yep.
But yeah, you did, in theory, a great deal of damage. It just didn't do a great deal of damage to him.
Yeah, in theory. And so, as a bonus, or as my, I guess, is that my bonus? I can use my gun as well as my bonus action.
Okay.
Fire with my M4 shuriken. Does a 25 hit?
That's an at 20. That definitely hits.
Crit. Yes.
Woo!
All right. 4,
Okay.
15 damage.
And since that was essentially 2 20s in a row, I'm going to double that. So, yeah, you let off essentially an errant shot with your SMG. That shot manages to slip right again with Krogan and Amy. You manage to hit him below the head crest
Oh no.
and above the left eye. With that shot.
It
He's
was
in
going
a
to be
rage.
entirely unintentional. I'm not that good of a shot.
He is in a rage now.
Oh.
And then, Kazakh is gonna go, Argos, I choose you!
All right. Roll me a d20. Three. He swings wide, misses.
I mean, he's trying his best, okay?
Oh yeah. Bars, it's your go. You know what Krogan Death Rage is, and you see
Yeah.
it in the eyes of the warlord in front of you.
Yeah, and I know how fucked we are because that lasts for a minute and he can't die. So this just became a war of attrition. But that's fine. So for Bars, the Omni Hammer activates with the energy from that fortification pulsing through it, which means I get to roll this attack with advantage. Still didn't roll great. 14.
14 will miss.
Shit. All right, that's fine. We will then just go with. I'm trying to see on the sheet. I think I have 2 attacks at this level. I'm trying to see where that's specifically listed. Pretty sure, but yeah, as a soldier by now, I definitely have 2 attacks. Yes, there is extra attack. All right, so we'll take another swing at it.
All right.
That's better. 18.
Ooh.
18 connects.
All right. So with the beefed up from the fortification on this turn, that is an additional 2d10 to the 2d10 this already does. Sorry, no 1d10. So that is 3d10 plus 2. In the right chat. That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage to Warlord Friend.
That is a significant amount of damage. But somehow, some way, he remains standing.
Yep, death. That's knocked a death saving throw off him, but that's all that's going to do.
Yep.
And I don't think I got anything else that is significant to do with a bonus action. I've burned through everything else, so that's going to be it for me.
All right. And we move to the dock as that impact hits the warlord, which lets out a bellowing scream in response to the pain. Cannot hear you, Prax.
Sorry, it muted itself. So first thing she does is she sees the human running. She also sees Vorcha running, but Vorcha running is not the same thing as human. Human with a blood pack is interesting. They probably have information that we want. Maybe. Or you just want to kill him. Either way. So what she does is she kind of smirks and gestures with an offhand and fires her nanite tech armor at Bars.
Okay.
And then uses her double speed to catch the fuck up with this human.
Okay.
No escape.
Also, Drell are inherently faster than humans, and I can move twice with my speed.
Very
So
nice.
what does this armor thing do for me?
So basically what it does for you right now is it's a trauma suite. So if you hit 0 hit points, it automatically I can cast first aid on you, but it also, what it does for me is it transfers now my healing nanites are 2 10-meter points of contact. So there's a 10-meter circle around you and a 10-meter circle around me that anybody within those 10 meters automatically gets full healing. Also, if you go down for any reason, it automatically stabilizes you.
Cool.
So, but I can also cast healing at you from a distance as a bonus action.
Hey, so now I have a trauma suite that isn't just my brain.
Yep.
That's fun.
It is great. And it lasts for a minute.
With that, as your doctor
But that's just a bonus action, by the
sprints,
way.
yeah, sprints up to the human, Kryn,
Oh,
it's back to your go.
Wait, I can do my action.
Oh.
Right. That was just bonus action and move. Right. What's your action?
I have a mono blade for a reason.
Okay.
He doesn't
Go
need
ahead.
2 arms to talk.
Go ahead and swing.
Not 1 on the first one.
All right.
But I get an extra attack on my backswing for an 18.
Nice.
He uses fortification,
That's
so it doesn't hit.
great.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's in melee with me.
Mm-hmm. And now, Kryn, it's your go.
Okay, so can I angle myself so that I can line both the Vorcha that are attacking and the Warlord?
No. You can try and attack both the Vorcha, or you can try and attack the Warlord at this point.
Darn. Okay, well, the Vorcha are annoying, so I'm just going to use Shockwave on the 2 Vorcha. And I misread my power. Basically, on a failed save, they take half of the 3d6, but if I hit, they take the 3d6. But yeah, they both... So let's see here. Yeah, so each have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Next save? Okay.
Yep.
22.
Son of a... All right, fine. So they both take half of... So 4 damage each.
They take the damage. Again, they're slowly being chipped away, those 2 Vorcha.
And that is my action, and I have no bonus action right now. So I'm good.
Okay. So now we go to everybody else.
Mhm.
The human is going to disengage from the dock. And then, as part of his move, he is going to activate his Justice mod, which is a hollow enabled grappling hook, to leap into an open elevator shaft and repel himself up 15 meters.
Is this like an open, like,
Is an open elevator shaft.
construction elevator shaft, or have we lost like line of sight with this dude?
Now he has broken line of sight.
Okay.
He is trying his best to get away. His damnable best. Now I need to check for those Vorcha that are still restrained. Does a 14 get them free?
Oh, sorry. No.
14 fails. Damn it.
No, they're sticking around.
Well, the two Vorcha that are behind y'all that have been clipped also see a lot less of them around, and they are going to split.
Mm-hmm.
Because they also see that their boss is in a death rage, so he's not there right now, so they can leave.
Mm-hmm.
Which just leaves
This
the
is the best
warlord.
version of clocking out early.
And he is going to now, with that shotgun, try and hurt Bars again. And roll a 10 of all things.
Nope, that ain't happening.
No, that isn't. Yeah, that's most of what he can do aside from, let's see here, what are my other options? Yeah, no, there's not a lot left in his suite that he can do. Except for that one action that his armor grants him. So we'll do that. And only get 7 points of healing.
I appreciate that it's not just me and Bars who are rolling a lot of nat ones here.
Yeah,
And the
this-
doctor.
these guys are not doing great.
I have a quick question. So
certainly.
if he's healed, he's no longer in blood rage, right?
He is no longer in blood rage. Now he's just in normal rage, which is an entirely different thing.
Yeah, now we can kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should all be in normal rage right now.
Well, no, the thing with this one, because the lovely folks that built this have a number of sheets that I've just taken the base and modified. Yeah, soon as he gets to bounce back, all of his damage just gets flat +5.
Oh no.
So,
Well, everyone, we need to kill him right now.
I mean, fair.
Yep.
all right, so that's the baddie's turn. This is going so poorly. Etsley, you are cloaked. You have 2 Vorcha running away, and you have a Krogan warlord that is still in point-blank range with Bars.
I trust them with that. So I'm instead going to aim at these guys running away. I am going to Barup the visor as my bonus action. My
Okay.
Kawashi visor, and that's just for a little extra damage. You know how it goes. And then I am going to aim and shoot at whichever the one on the right running away.
Okay.
And I wish these names on Roll20 were just a little little larger. Just for me, you know? Is it that one? I think it's this one. It's not that one. Is it this one? I'll add the damage. So does a 24 hit?
Yes.
You never know, you know? And then they that plus an extra d6, an extra d6 damage, plus 5. So that's 25 damage.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. You just blow the head clean off this Vorcha. That's running away. There is there is the sound of a shot off, and then a sudden red mist as with the body of the Vorcha keeps going for a few steps before it finally falls over.
You know, it happens. And I'm gonna move ahead back to the cover I was at, but this time facing the people running away from me. Also, just as a reminder, because it's been a few weeks since we've last played, we did get some fancy grenades from our last encounter. So if those would help us at all at any moment, you know, just make sure to check your backpack.
Inventory. Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So now Tazik.
Tadzik is like has been quietly clapping in the background the whole time, and is going to cast Incinerate at Warlord.
Okay. I
Mhm.
think this is a
This is
That-
like a high explosive plasma round, but I'm guessing a 3 does not hit.
a 3 goes wide.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Oh, that would have been so good if it hit.
Mhm.
So there are a number of things near the Warlord that I made mention of previously. There's these flamethrowers. So I'm going to roll the happy set.
Oh no.
That's the saddest face.
Happy Sad Die is so much more terrifying when we can't see your reaction to the roll.
Also, I feel like 9 times out of 10 we're rolling it for me, and just
Hey, that just means you're the one making the big choices.
Mhm.
Okay, so how many shots was left in this thing?
Oh.
Yeah, that. Oh, that had 5 shots left.
I take solace in knowing that you didn't just kill me, you killed Argos as well.
No. Remember, you hit 0 hit points. You're immediately stabilized.
Mhm.
Argos, I can't do
Argos
anything about. I
Can be
save Bob.
repaired.
I was like, I can rebuild him.
I take no relish in this.
Lies.
No. The relish is if this causes a cascade explosion of the other 2 flamethrowers. That is 62 damage at the point of impact.
I have 1 hit point left!
Okay, but does the warlord live through this? I need to know.
The Warlord does not live through this. My question now, which I am going to roll percentile, is to see if the deck plating holds out.
Oh no.
That's the first roll.
What's Argos' HP? Out of curiosity.
Dead at this point.
Oh no.
What is his HP? We never gave him HP.
Yeah.
It's not 62.
I don't think I'm about to have 1 hit point anymore.
The deck plating somehow miraculously
Oh, thank God.
holds. But that's not necessarily good news. Because now I test to see if for each of the other flamethrowers, do they go off?
Oh Jesus.
One does.
Hmm.
The other does not.
Okay. Well.
So now the relish as 20d6 more I get to roll. For 61.
Again,
Stabilized.
stabilized.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
So stabilized, does that mean I'm unconscious or I'm up with?
You are unconscious,
Mhm.
but
Oh,
you
in
are
that
not
case-
dying.
You are not
Nice.
dying.
Oh, in that case, I'm not. I'm going to choose not to have that activate because I would rather go into blood rage.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So, as the first explosion, it's not quite mushroom shaped. It's just this large burst. And then just like half a second after, there is a secondary explosion. The entire area of the blast door right there is just nothing but scorch mark. The husk of Argos, and now a blood raging bars that you, whatever color his armor was, it's no longer that color. It is just blood.
I just want you all to know that Tazik is literally screaming "Yeah!" in the background.
But at the same time, Tazik, you have successfully done 123 damage in one round to an
That's
enemy.
like, this is...
Can I also point out you did that by rolling a 3?
actually, this tracks. This tracks for Tazik. But like, I feel like it's that moment of like, the oh no, like that like sigh of disappointment as the round misses, then the like ooh as it hits and explodes the flamethrower, the pyro stuff, and it's like ooh, and like puts on a pair of sunglasses. The like initial flame bursts, and then the second one bursts, and then realizes it as it like all disperses. And now there's no flames. While Bars is still alive, Argos is not, and that's when the no.
I would say at this point too. Look, Bars it looks like he's down. You don't know if Bars is alive at this point.
So he's very crispy Krogan.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
just singed and on the
We
floor.
just put him back together.
and the doctor just left.
Yeah.
The doctor is still in line of sight, and it doesn't matter. I can get. By the way,
Well,
I can.
also, you all felt that because that was two very potent fiery eruptions that
I-
shake the floor that you're on.
I have a very
Oh, no, the
important
floor.
question.
Yeah.
This human who's trying to ascend this elevator shaft in an explosion when it shakes the entire floor, including the elevator shaft. How's he doing?
Surprisingly well.
Oh, that's fair.
As again, this is all hollow technology and it's attached to it, so he is ascending quite well. Out of initiative, since the other Vorcha are restrained. There's one Vorcha that may escape, but if you look up, Doc,
Yeah.
you notice that he also has a jetpack.
Oh, sucks to be him.
Okay, but next up is Bars.
So the only enemies left are the 3 in the gravity well.
3 in the gravity well, and 1 that's running away that was behind y'all.
Right, and I have no line of sight on that one, right?
No, you still have a line of sight,
Oh,
because again, you're in an atrium. So,
so that's not the one that Dr. Sewell is chasing?
no, that's a human.
Okay.
That's far, far away down
Got
down the other
Okay.
atrium on the opposite side, where the 3 are in the gravity well. Further down is the elevator shaft, and
Alright.
that's where Dr. Sewell is standing.
Cool. How far away is the one that's trying to run? Is it less than 12 meters?
It is just at 12 meters.
Cool. Then that one fleeing Vorcha is about to have a very bad day. As a full moved, blood raging Bars just barrels up to his feet. All you can really see is just the red eyes. Everything else is just charred and soot, and probably bits of Argos. as he charges down and just headbutts the shit out of this running vulture.
All right.
Let's see if it hits. That's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yep. This is that's gonna be nasty. All right, so that is gonna be 8 points of bludgeoning damage to the vulture.
Because that was the one that was clipped previous. He falls over. He is not dead, but he is not conscious.
And then for the second attack, Bars is just going to like full on think Rhea Ripley entrance, foot up in the air,
Oh, no.
stomp right down on that.
Okay. I will not make you roll. He is prone
Yep,
and not
he's
conscious.
unconscious.
Great
so-
callback to Rhea Ripley.
Just
Yeah, he's dead. He is so dead.
Yeah.
As you paint the floor and yourself a disgusting color.
and
Now,
that's it for Bars.
Doc, what are you doing?
Cool. So I move quickly to the edge of the elevator shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact: throw has a 48-meter range.
Okay. He's in range.
I did succeed death saving throw. Too. I forgot I still have to make those in Blood Rage. So
Well, you succeeded.
one success. Yep.
17.
Nice.
17 hits.
Cool. For 21 damage.
He is still conscious.
Oh, that seems like a shame. I
Mhm.
wouldn't want him to stay that way. I'm going to attack him again.
Okay.
16.
16 just misses.
Oh.
Bend luck. You roll a d4.
Well, that'll hit. That'll automatically hit.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Bend luck to hit him for 18 damage.
Woohoo!
You put him at 1.
Oh.
Oh.
How far above me is he?
He is 16 meters.
He's got a jetpack. I don't want to get too close. Is there anything I can do with a bonus action? That would do anything in this moment. Nothing I can do in this moment because he is 16 meters, not 14. That sucks. I know what you did. I guess she's gonna look and see if, look back at Bars. I mean, she knows what a Krogan Death Rage looks like, right? Is there any other viable targets for Bars, or is it just allies now?
I think it's there's the 3 in the gravity well.
There's
Right?
a 3 in the
There's
gravity field.
3
yeah.
in the gravity well, and that's it.
I also need to just point out the sunglasses that
Yeah.
Andy has pulled out.
Tazik with the sunglasses. We appreciate
Well,
this.
I mean, everyone near the explosion has a bit of a tan at this point.
Mhm.
Kazik is absolutely gonna have the tan lines from the
Yes.
Can I jump and catch just the bottom of him?
That high, that's a high DC.
Yeah.
I mean, how high can you jump?
Well, jump is what? It's like jump is
Isn't he
based on
18
your
meters away? Like that?
No,
He is
six-
16
you
meters.
can run really fast, so
Yeah,
I feel
but-
like that
but
should give you a little.
Even with a running jump, like jump is not generous unless
No.
you're using
Mhm.
the the jump biotic cantrip.
Yeah, and that's what I'm just trying to. Because the jump is. Yeah, because the problem is it's your strength modifier, not your or not your acrobatics, which is the problem.
Yeah, no, jump is not
will-
generous unless you're using
I-
biotics to enhance it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Hmm.
But I record single thing about this guy visually,
Mhm.
everything he's said, everything he's done, every piece of data about this individual, including all of his gear.
Hmm.
Noted.
Because I do not recall Bloodpack having jetpacks as a thing.
No, you
Mhm.
don't.
That doesn't seem normal. I want all the details. She visually records all the details.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then we'll. Wait, he's in the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, can I call the elevator?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, just like kind of, she just gets pissed and just hits the elevator. And then we'll move closer towards bars.
All right. It
Hmm.
now goes back to Kryn.
So, question: can I see the human?
No, not from your vantage point.
Can I move closer to be able to see me within 12 meters of me?
No. Considering how far the dock ran, no.
Huh. Question: how far away is the human from me? Because he ran 12 meters and then went up, right?
Yeah, well, he was already farther away from you,
Okay.
considering that he was towards the edge of that grav field,
Mm-hmm.
and then moved 12, and then went up 15.
So how far away would you assume he would be from me? Like, are we within 24 meters?
No, I would
Damn.
say that you're at 35.
Ah, damn it. Oh, well. Since the three, Vorch are close together, I'm gonna just use throw, and since I have radio, it's gonna hit all three, since I'm assuming they're in a cluster.
Yes,
But first I need to, hit them, so 1 second.
they're restrained.
Damn. There's a
You hit.
22 hit.
You
Okay. They all take 14 damage.
That is just enough to knock them all unconscious.
Or pre-dead, as I like to call them.
Yes. So, now you have a problem.
Mm.
Because yeah, we'll get to that when we get around to there. Etsley, it's your go.
Huh. Okay.
You see no enemies that are standing.
And Krogan is in blood. That's really not an issue for me.
That's other people's problems.
Yeah,
That's a
somebody else's
Krogan problem.
That's an issue that has an off switch anytime we need one.
Mm-hmm.
It's also
I can
not
just go
like I don't
invisible,
blindly
so-
attack. Like
This
I
is
don't
true.
Yeah.
have
Exactly.
to attack allies. That's not how blood rage works.
Exactly. So there's not a problem for us.
There's not a problem. Yeah, it's
And there's the dead guys, and then the human that went up to at least assumedly a level that I don't know about. But what did you throw? Like, did you use your biotic throw? Is that what that was?
Yeah, I used,
biotic throw. Oh, sorry, you were using. Okay,
I
sorry.
used biotic throw to throw. Basically, I was trying to throw him off of something, but he has a jetpack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I called the elevator, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I just wanted to know if I heard. What I would have heard is just a slamming against a wall. Yeah.
you've heard of a lot of the biotic throw sound, which
Yeah.
is not quite dubstep.
Yeah.
Then I know that you're still fighting. Our Angie Krogan can deal with are literally the flies on the ground. And I don't know they have a jetpack. Sorry, I also heard the ding of the elevator. So I'm going to. What is up look like in here? Like, it's
Up
like
is
a roof?
about- There's a roof is about I want to say 12 meters above your head.
Okay, so I can't like see onto other levels,
No.
like in certain hotels.
No,
Okay, then I am going to go towards the doctor then.
okay.
And see if I can see any enemies. And if I don't see any in my sight line, when I turn the corner and see the doctor, I'm gonna, bonus action dash ahead, and like ask like, "Are you still fighting someone, or did we kill everyone?"
You will dash forward because in your sight line, the ones that are unconscious are on the ground.
Yeah.
But once you make that bonus action move, you can see that there is still biological function in those three.
Yeah. And I address Prax when I'm going towards Prax. I believe these guys unconscious will not be alive when I come back around. So I am like, hey, Doc, are there any alive over here?
The human has a jetpack, but I think he might lose to the elevator I called.
There was a human?
Yeah, with a jetpack in blood pack.
Was that I'm going up? Oh, jetpack, obviously up. And I will use my action dash to catch up with the doc. So I'll just use everything I have to just like meet up with the doc.
Okay.
And be like, "Can you call the elevator?" Well, that's one solution. And I'm gonna sit there and just wait and listen for any splat-ish sounds.
Jason
All
would
right.
say.
Tazik, what do you do?
All right, remind me, we have an enraged Krogan.
Yes.
We have some nonsense happening at the elevator right now.
Yes. There
and
are
we have 3 caught
Un-
in.
unconscious Vorcha.
All of these choices are terrible.
Just about right.
Can I just chuck a grenade at the 3 unconscious Vorcha?
Because
I
you
won't
have
say
made
no.
explosions.
Shooting them is too personal. Let me just throw a grenade.
I won't say no.
I mean, like they're like relatively clustered together.
Yeah.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Pretty
they're very clustered together.
Right, and I'm already wearing my shades, so I'm ready for this.
Okay.
I have grenades. I don't know how to. Do I just throw one? Is it a specific die
That-
that I use?
Just roll me a d20 and don't roll a 1.
You probably like
Done.
walk up and take out the pin and be fine.
7 is good enough. As they're all unconscious. What grenade do you use?
We had some fancy ones, right?
Don't use
I
a
just-
fancy one
I
for
just-
this. Come on.
I just
I
want you to know that
played-
A,
I
they're
was-
expensive,
I
and they're not moving.
feel like Tazik would have been like, Hensley, I have all of these choices. I don't. Tazik has lost all composure because Argos has been completely and utterly turned into scrap metal, and it's just like,
Use
You know-
the cheap one. The one
Like-
with the.
okay, and I
like, I'm rolling the happy sad die to see if it's the cheap one.
Oh, no.
That's fair.
Just juggling a whole bunch of grenades in my hands.
So, I have news.
Oh no.
Tazik does not use one of the homing grenades,
Okay, that's
Okay.
good at least.
Good.
All right, all right, all right.
but uses one of the level 3 flashbangs.
Okay,
So
bright
those
side.
Vorcha are not dead per se. They're not blinded per se, but they're all now deaf.
And Tazik is gonna have like juggled several, grabbed one thinking it was the cheap one, pulled the pin and chucked it, and then the flashbang explodes. Of course, it's a bright light and loud, and it's like the anime. Something's happening in the background, but the character is a very straight face. That's Tazik right now because she is wearing shades. But it's like, well, that wasn't what I intended to do, but it wasn't the expensive one, Headsley.
And there's a shot, like as soon as you see it, there's a shot of Krim behind you, and there's a Hanar sigh and just floats past the screen, just like, god damn
It's like the squiggly lines of like the.
Oh, great. Now I'm picturing this entire show as an anime.
it. Yes.
You didn't do that already?
No.
Everything's
I would also like to remind everyone that Tazik is a Solarian, so they have the very large eyes offset on the
Yeah,
head.
so, like,
the sunglasses are like
double the size of what Mandy's wearing.
And it's like, well, that's okay, and pulls out their M4 shuriken. Was like, well, I'll fire the closest one.
Yeah.
You don't.
But I think throwing a grenade is an action, so I don't think you can.
It's my.
This
I
is
can-
bonus.
Oh, bonus.
my
Okay.
bonus.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, never
no,
mind then.
Go. It's going to hit. They're deaf. They're unconscious. They're on the ground.
Yep.
This
Alright,
is just
cool.
some
I did
boondock
4 piercing
execution
damage.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Just. Yeah. 3 rounds just go straight into this poor Vorcha, causing it to expire.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still stuck in the gravity well, so it's just there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then Taz is just like, Argos, it would have been your time.
On that sad note, hey Bars, what you doing?
So Bars looks around, sees that there is no enemies left standing that he can go and fight. So just heavy breathing just starts to slowly subside. And he just looks over and goes,
Hey, Tazik. That was fucking awesome.
and just full face plants down on the ground, which then triggers in the,
Yeah.
the docks thing. So he is stable, but is just out face down on the
So
ground.
basically, he's
That's-
he's like, "That's awesome." Falls flat, and then split second later, vroom.
yes.
I was gonna say,
There's a
would it be
little
very
glow.
obvious, like, is not dead.
Yeah, there's the distinctive glow of medical grade nanites working on his body.
Okay,
Oh.
Tazak would just be like, I didn't kill Bars, y'all. Still alive.
And now we go to the dock.
cool. So I'm going to glance over, see that Bars is down, and fun fact, you have the trauma suite for a reason. It means I can
Yep.
cast first aid on you
Nice.
as a bonus action. And distance doesn't matter. Well, 30 meters. Oh no, it doesn't matter actually. So
As you pop the trauma suite. Yeah.
because I prop the trauma suite. Basically is what happens. And so you get 11 plus plus 3 14 hit points back
Nice.
right away. Or no, that's not true because that was at level 1. Hold on, sorry, it didn't roll it correctly. I need to fix that. What is it? I need an extra. Oh, two more DD8. So 18 plus 3 is 21 hit points
Nice.
back as a bonus action, and then she's going to run back to the elevator shaft because now she's got Etzli with her. Although I don't know if she can see Etzli because of the cloak, but she knows that she's there, and runs back and glances up at the fleeing human.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, motherfucker, and just going to fire off throw at him to pull him, basically to throw him off of his into the side of the
Elevator shaft.
elevator
Okay.
shaft for 23
Ooh.
23 hits.
for 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. Here's what happens next. You see him go limp,
Mm-hmm.
and then you know he's unconscious,
Yep.
but then you see him move.
Cool. We've had this conversation about poison and people turning into husks.
Go ahead and give me a perception test.
Okay. 22.
It's not him that's doing the movement, it's the armor.
Oh,
Mm,
I get
As
a second
the-
attack.
Go for it.
And she's gonna look at Etzli and go, the armor's alive!
it's alive.
The armor is alive?
Yeah, I don't like this. So...
Was it talking to Carl?
Toxic in the back. It wasn't me.
Argos?
Yeah, so... I'm going to use Energy Drain
Okay.
for a 19.
19 hits.
Cool. So for 46 lightning damage,
Okay.
for 14 lightning damage,
You
and
you
I
see it.
regain 7 shield points by the way because of
Awesome. Again, you see the electricity, the energy drain impact. And against synthetic targets, that's usually doubled.
that. Yeah.
It ripples through the armor. You see the armor sparking, but it still continues to function. And then you see, as you're looking up, one of the elevator doors above open. And the jetpack engage and just get up and through that door.
Etzli, the armor is hella haunted and it's running away with an unconscious person in it.
Also, the armor opened the elevator by itself.
Yes, the armor
Oh.
opened the like she would explain
Okay.
that.
Okay,
Because
okay,
right
okay,
now
yeah.
the only
Okay.
person who can see that is
Okay, yeah.
her.
And now Toxic in the back. Can you catch it? I want this armor.
No!
Haunted.
Well,
Haunted is against the rules.
No, we want the haunted armor.
No,
That's
you want the
intriguing.
haunted.
and now we're out of rounds.
Where's
And
the
y'all,
elevator?
the elevator was much further up,
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't get that.
and you're on Omega.
That's fair. That's entirely fair. It
It'll
was
be
just
about, because again, this is using 5e, So it'll probably be another 28 seconds before the elevator arrives.
That's fair.
Yep. As this is all happening and everyone's relaxing, I'm gonna casually, because I never get to use this thing, I'm gonna take out my heavy pistol and shoot the other two Vorcha in the head. Just a tentacle, just not even. Son of a.
Where do you keep that?
This one thinks it's best you don't ask.
The doctor is gonna come back, and after she tells Utsli the armor with the unconscious human in it was hella haunted, and I have all of the details I will explain, and she's just going to move quickly over towards Bars and pull out one of the advanced, what is it? It's the advanced metagel that she has. Superior metagel. And you're still in the nanite the nanite zone, so superior metagel is what? I forgot. I wrote it down, but I didn't.
Superior, I don't remember off the top of my head.
Superior is
8d8 plus 8. 84 plus 8, sorry, yes.
Yeah, plus 3, so 8d4 plus 11.
Okay.
Does that get maxed because of the fancy thing?
No,
or
actually,
is
I
that just
misread it.
the- okay.
I misread it the first time.
Okay.
It's you only get my proficiency bonus added, but that's okay.
Okay. So
Still
what's
34
Damn.
34? Okay.
hit points. Still not bad.
Mhm.
Bonus.
No.
Yep, that's got me back up to 55. So
There you go.
I'm back over half health.
Anybody else hurt? Or
This
need
one is
assistance?
fine.
I'll survive.
Yeah, I
Hopefully
can't do
fine.
anything
It's a
about.
paper cut.
I can't do anything about that. And she kind of gestures at the smoldering
Yeah.
pile of.
Kha'Zix's like picking up one piece at a time, like trying to hold all of the components.
Yeah, is there like a large chunk of Argos that can be salvaged, or is he just blown to bits?
He is not blown to bits. This was a fire explosion. So like
just
there's some parts that have been blown off, but he's mostly intact as a large mangled pile.
Cool. Then yeah, Bars is gonna like help try to find anything that we can use as rope to sort of lash around the husker that used to be Argos, so he can try to drag it back to the ship.
Well, I'm guessing you're going to search the area that these guys were living in.
Yes.
Oh my god, we're looting all
Yes.
of the bodies.
Oh
you,
God,
you,
yes.
you do find a pallet jack of sorts, a futuristic pallet jack, that you can use to ferry Argos back to your ship. You also do get some salvage. They weren't living well down here. The interesting thing you do pick up is there are a few laptops that were all in one room that looks like was probably their command and control. All of them are password locked. So
Can
they'll
I
take
hack
you.
them?
You can attempt.
What do you want for it?
For this, I want an electronics test.
Whilst that is happening, before I forget, I also want to know. I want to take the hammer from the wall.
Yep. It could use some repair, but yes, as it is a boast, it doesn't have as many moving parts. It remains intact. But yeah, no, you can definitely salvage that. Though the armor that Warlord was wearing Not so much.
I don't care about that. I just want the hammer as a trophy.
Fair.
Hmm.
Tazik,
Yes.
you know how good you are. This is high grade protection that you're running against. That shouldn't be a thing.
I was gonna say, like, these guys don't seem like they're on the up and up to have that kind of tech.
Yeah. No, you should have cracked this, but you didn't.
So we might need to talk to Norbert about this one, y'all. Or we can just hand it off and not ask questions.
This is the type of thing we take it back to Arya and we say nothing about it ever again.
This one would have agreed, except for the fact that, as the doctor stated, that armor was hella haunted. That was concerning. This one thinks it might be best if we tell Arya the mission is complete, but we keep the laptops for ourselves.
Can we, would we be able to copy the hard drives of the laptops?
You can just
Even-
pull them, but copying them, you would need to crack them.
Okay. So we
And-
can't, like, duplicate while they're locked.
Yeah, and
No.
as far as I know, Arya only cared about them being dealt with. I don't think she cared about their gear.
No. We just needed to film the carnage.
Mm-hmm.
and
Who had the
that was
best
it.
shots?
That's all
I
wanted.
got a pretty good shot with my powers, but if you guys got some great screen caps, we could use those.
We could,
Well,
like,
if you can
know, cut it
retrieve the
together.
cameras in Argos, you have some very interesting shots.
nice! Yeah.
Death by
Some
explosion.
action shots.
It's okay. I can recreate everything by hand.
Actually, yeah.
I just like, yeah, the thing that's intact is the GoPros that were installed in Argos.
I gave them
Those
the,
things
like,
don't die.
extra nice casing because I
Yep.
wanted to make sure
Yep.
you always got good footage.
Yep.
But remind me, because I wasn't here for the conversation with Arya, so this stuff wasn't stolen from her, right? Like this
No.
was
No, she
okay.
just was angry that these guys
Gotcha,
were
okay.
like
Mhm.
being shitty to the people around here. So she was like,
Okay,
go
then,
murder them
yeah.
and then film the proof,
Mhm.
essentially.
Okay, that
Right.
changes Barz's opinion then.
Yep.
So- Then Tazik, hearing this from the crew after being like, yeah, I can't hack into this. This is ridiculously high grade stuff for what they should have.
Mhm.
Would pack up all of these laptops, slip them into whatever we're stacking Argos on, like hidden underneath Argos's
Mhm.
bulk,
Mhm.
while pulling out those the GoPros.
Yeah.
It's like, I got the footage.
hmm
Now, my next question is: are you going to try and follow the path that the haunted armor took?
I really, really want to, but I will default to what the group wants.
So
This-
I don't think Barz really can. He just got blown to shit and is bulky and not well suited for that type of thing. If you want to do it, go for it. But I think Barz would be more inclined to help take Argos back to the ship.
This one could follow temporarily. I have fly, just to see what path this
Well, the
Darn.
elevator eventually does come down and hits the floor. It's usable. You can use the elevator.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's true. This one.
Let's split the party before you guys loot. Where we just leave Tazik, Bars, and the doctor if they want down here, and Crit and I could just be waiting for the elevator.
See, here's the thing. I see two reasons why. Like, I see reasons why the doctor would stay, and reasons why the doctor would go with whoever is going up. But at the same time, she's concerned about Bars because this is the second time she's literally, had to
Piece it
revive
back
him.
together.
In as many days, right? Like, or 4 days.
He just got back up.
like that's.
Wait, Doc, this is a slow week for me. You're fine.
We really need to work on your, that's okay. It's fine. It's
Mhm.
fine. You're okay. But also, she knows what this. I guess what she'll do is she'll recreate a drawing of all of the details of what the armor looked like. Is, and any identifying characteristics, any markings, anything like that she saw. Thank you, Drell, eidetic memory, and hand that off to Etzli and Kryn if they go after the armor.
Okay.
All right.
Tazik is gonna be looking at both of them very intently. Like, I really want this armor. It looks really intriguing. If we could haunt everything, that would be great. But I have to take care of Argos.
And then as soon as Tazik turns around, I turn towards Etzli. This one is pretty sure the word haunting should be a negative, correct?
This is definitely maybe we'll see when we get there.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, can we both agree that maybe if this armor is not too intriguing, perhaps blow it up or something? Or just
It's like as we're stepping into the elevator, it's like.
I mean,
no, I think
yeah, just
but yeah, I'll look it over and see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah. But if maybe just have it fall with a grenade attached or something, just in case, because I mean, we already have one.
Things happen.
Yeah, things happen all the time. Yes.
I think just before you guys, just before the doctor left, Tazik and Bars are moving the remnants of Argos, and the doctor's looking back and forth, and it's like, okay, we're gonna do this. This is what you need, and then she turns around and will hand Etzli 4 standard Medigel.
Fair.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Well,
All right.
To that point, though, I mean, if you're gonna head off, we could wait here while you at least initially scout and see how feasible it is to chase it. We can wait to take Argos back. I just don't want to leave Tazik Cerberus infused tech lying around where somebody can come and take it.
Yeah, that seems like a plan.
That's
But
fine.
we
That's
can
fine.
wait for you two to scout out,
Mm-hmm.
and then that way you're not too far away if anything horrible goes wrong.
Okay. Smart.
Okay.
Okay.
So first we'll go with Team Elevator. You guys go in. Do you go up to the floor that I got off on, or do you try and do something more circumventive? What are y'all doing?
Well, he had a jetpack. He might already just be heading out. We might want to go as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Okay.
I'll take the time as we're going up the elevator, the surprisingly slow elevator, to what I'm assuming we're all accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
To check my Omni tool and see if I can get a layout of the area of where we are, because we already had looked it up to know where
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
we were gonna go for the blood pack. So I'm just gonna
you have a
tab back
map.
in there.
You have a map of the floors surrounding.
Mhm.
The interesting thing to note about the floor above is it is one of the floors that has a dock.
Mm-hmm.
So ships could be already docked there. You get up, elevator opens, opens to another, again, familiar hab block atrium. You get out, go ahead and give me perception tests.
Mm-hmm. $18.
Okay, 18 and 15. You both see that unlike the previous floor, that the blood pack had been thorough about, limiting the power output, taking out all of the, well, not all, but most of the cameras. This one still has all of its surveillance intact. Power is fully on. You also can tell there is a blood trail that you can follow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Let us go.
Yeah, and we're off.
So, you follow the blood trail. It's not hard. And eventually you get to the dock. And just as you're getting there, you see through the observation windows on the dock a ship pulling away.
I will make sure to like just observe as much as I possibly can about, you know, what kind of ship it is, any markings on it, anything unique about it.
Um, it is a light, fast Corvette class ship. Paint job and everything completely unremarkable. Go ahead and give me another perception check, I'd say. 23, that's very good. And because who you are and what you've done, yes, it looks nondescript, but you can tell that it has been up-armed and up-armored as it's pulling away. Like that thing has a anti-missile system and also has what looks like 2 autocannon turrets on something that light. So that means that its substructure had to be reinforced to install those. Plus, it's got what looks to be extra armor plating around the engines and was most likely the engineering deck.
I'll look over to Kryn and be like, that thing is soup up to hell as it like flies away.
Seems strange that someone that could afford that would choose to work with the dregs of the Blood Pact. Something strange is going, but also not our problem.
No, I wonder if they had a deal going on. I'll like go back and look at like the initial footage and check if like they look differently than the Blood Pack.
They definitely
As
were.
we go back down.
Hard to tell, but like the armor was the right coloring, but you're using human armor. And armor is ubiquitous medium armor most human mercs use. So time tested model. But you can tell by specifically US, you can tell that that was the flashbang he was using was as high grade as the ones that you guys had recently acquired. So that was a Mark IV. That's not something that's easily to get your hands on.
I'll like as like I'll be with Kryn looking at the footage, seeing if they see anything I didn't. And I'll be like, as you know, as the footage goes white, with the flash nade, I'm like, that's not a cheap flashbang.
No, it is not. Can I do a perception? Can I see if I observe anything about the?
Actually, Kring, give me a history test.
Okay, 1 second. That is an 11.
Not great, but enough to get something. So recently, you're remembering your time with the security forces for the Hanner. And one of the things that you knew about that was like bleeding edge tech that a number of different races were pursuing was a armor suite that would not just heal special forces soldiers, but could extract them. The armor doing it on its lonesome with an enhanced VI.
This is concerning. That armor is extremely advanced. When I was aware of it, when this one was aware of it, it was still in development by many governments. That this one is in the possession of an individual that was working with Blood Pact, especially the Dregza Pact, would indicate that this, with technology like this, someone high up was using this plug pack for a reason. Perhaps some sort of distraction, perhaps for some other purpose. If with armor like this human must be working for a high power organization, or an organization that has ties to a powerful government or secretive organization.
And as like the elevator is opening back down to where our friends are located, I'm just like, there's no way it's Cerberus, right? That'd be too coincidental.
Cerberus has been known to use alien mercenaries in their quest for supremacy. They are not above using what those they consider lesser for their purposes, especially dregs that could be easily removed once their use was done. This is concerning. Is it possible it's related to the circumstances in Noveria?
I mean, it seems like there's a lot of moving parts to everything happening in the universe right now. Everyone is scrambling. I guess it wouldn't be surprising that people want extra guns, extra protection. Odd. And as we reach our friends, I'll look at Tactic and I'll say, we didn't catch them. They got on a ship before we could even get there. We saw it driving away.
Yep.
The biggest sigh of disappointment.
Although this one will say that armor, if I'm guessing what it truly is not an AI. It is mainly just an expansive VI that is capable of extracting an individual. So not a new friend.
You can
Somebody's
build
new
it.
friend, just not yours.
No, a tentacle goes up. No building. No more new friends. No more thwack tentacle. No more new friends.
And I'll catch everyone up with the ship we saw, and you know, what we suspect, our theories on who the heck this person was and where the armor came from.
Oh. Well, Taz, go ahead and you give me an engineering test.
Hurts even more when you see it.
Yeah, you all can't see it. I rolled an 8, but my advantage roll would have been a 20.
Oh no, they can see it.
Oh yeah, they can say it. They can say it.
Oh, perfect.
This is why I love people automatically rolling with advantage, because I get to do stuff like this. I can make you a deal, and you can get that nat 20.
What kind of deal?
So, I will give you a ton of information about the mysterious armor.
In exchange for?
exchange,
Your soul.
oh no, this is far better.
Good, my soul isn't worth much, so.
No. What I get to do is, in the course of the campaign, specifically throw a complication that is out to get you.
Do we have a lot of complications already?
Aside
Yes,
from
but
the
this
deck-
one's
Thus far, they've been
specially tailored.
self-inflicted.
This one's personal.
The personal. Okay.
It was-
God, what kind of you know what? Tonight's theme is YOLO, so let's do it.
Okay.
This-
I know
I'm-
you. There's no way you're not taking this.
I'm like sitting here, like it's a little bit of a like sorry not sorry to the rest of the crew.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would take it. I mean,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
knew you were gonna
Honestly, I
take it.
probably do. Honestly, more.
I mean, it's your
Yeah. I do the same exact thing. I'll be honest. Sounds more
So-
fun.
So, Tazik, you specifically work in armor. But you specifically work in armor and VIs. This is your field. You know about multiple corpse governments trying to do what you just saw. Based on what Edsley and Kryn brought up. You know for a fact that most governments and most corps are, on average, 8 years out from this tech being realized. Less than a handful, maybe 3 years out. That tech shouldn't be available right now. That suit shouldn't have functioned like that. Somebody took a massive leap forward. And if they did, they had to do something clearly unethical. Like violation of multiple treaties, multiple ethics boards. Like this should not be.
Like this is not the type of thing that you could make happen with enough money.
And for it to get as far as the ship, it had to have assistance. It couldn't have done that all on its lonesome. That you know as a certainty. Like getting the individual up through the elevator, sure. But opening those doors, no way.
Okay.
Opening those
mean-
elevator doors beforehand for it to fly through, no. So it had to have had help.
Okay. Tazik would have shared this with everyone. Like, I probably as like a follow up to Kryn being like, "Oh, I know something of this. I saw it before." So Tazik would have been like, "Yeah, I've heard about this in circles, but no one is like, would not be at this stage," and would have acknowledged that like we heard additional bodies moving around, converging before we scared everyone away. But to make it out of the elevator shaft, to make it into that ship, and assumingly it would not have been Blood Pack members that were running away like that. Like they would have run away on Omega. They would not necessarily, I think, have like hopped a ship and flown away.
So this is an organization that has access to highly advanced technology that has no morals allowing them to advance technology to high degrees. And we saw that armor upon a human. I think that everyone agrees that indicates a possible organization.
it is a theory.
we want to talk more about it, we know Norbert can hack into our stuff.
Norbert,
Norbert can get into your Omni tool and anywhere else on your ship.
I mean, Norbert
Is
listens
Norbert
to
speak-
us right now.
Norbert, are you speaking? Able to hear us?
Why, yes, Trin, I can hear you clearly. And that's where we'll end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair.
That's about right. That's about right. That's about right.
Mhm.
I'm like, what would Tazik have done to get somebody to have a personal vendetta against her? Actually, no,
Oh.
that's not the right question. I'm sure there's a lot of things that would have resulted in that.
Mm-hmm. And I look forward to exploring them. So, hey everybody, I have been your voice in the black. I have been, as lovingly said, your overlord, Pope World Build, on the internets. If you want to see more, well, at least hear more of my voice, maybe see my face, just look to my Pope World Build over on Blue Sky and the Bird app, for where you can see me next. And thank you all so much for being here. We're live YouTube stories, nothing without science here, much part of this as we are. Take care of yourselves and one another. And let's go around the horn to find out where you can find these wonderful people when they're not here and what they're up to. So, Jesus, how you doing, buddy? And where can we find you?
Hey, Ben, I'm doing great. Great to be here. You can find me in most things as Arvandis. I have part of a podcast. I've been going on for about 15 years where we play a variety of role-playing games called Fanable. And I also have a YouTube channel called Arvandis where I explore the lore of various war games because I'm a huge nerd. And yeah, that's about all about me.
Awesome. And PB, where can folks find you?
Hi, I'm PB from @PB Plays Inside, in which you can find me over on Twitch and Blue Sky and other places, but that's where I'm mostly active. Right now, I am working towards an unhinged idea I had for my next solo TTRPG on the channel, where I am going to make a, casual 52 deck of cards where I take all the information from the solo TTRPG I'm playing, Wretched Wasteland, and throw them on that deck and throw them into Roll20 so I can more easily play the game on stream. And because that's a lot of cards, I will be doing that on stream. So if that's of any interest to you, make sure to stop by there. And I don't think I have anything else I have going on. I hope not. And that's me.
Thank you so much, friend. And Chris, where can we find you? What are you up to?
Hey, well, I am finally back streaming after doing my my massive move. So my schedule has resumed. It's Mondays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. I am finally getting around to playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So that is the entirety of my stream content for the immediate future. I'm trying to beat it before FF14 Dawn Trail drops in a couple of months. So that's my entire focus for right now. There'll be a bunch of extra bonus streams likely as I try to get through and catch up with that. Beyond that, also at the end of this month in 2 weeks, I get to do back-to-back TTRPG sessions because I am taking part in Greater Restoration Crew's big old Take This fundraiser event that they do every year. I am wrapping out that on Sunday the 28th, where I get to play with storyteller Dimples and Dice for my first ever time playing Vampire the Masquerade, which I am very much looking forward to and have approached as what if Guy Ritchie made a movie about vampires. That's my character concept, so that should be fun. So there's a whole bunch of other cool people who are taking part in that event, so check out Greater Restoration Crew for that later on this month.
Just
Definitely.
chomp on everyone.
Yes.
Definitely, folks, do not miss that. And someone else not to miss is Mandy. How you doing, friend? And what are you up to?
Hi, everyone. I'm regretting all of my life choices, pending how the rest of this campaign goes. But in the interim, you can find me around the internet as LadyLuck34 on all relevant platforms. And I stream a couple times a week currently head down doing a lot of sewing things, making stuff, regretting my life choices with my fabric selection. But otherwise playing games and what have you, and then back here on Sunday evenings. And maybe more things in the future, who knows?
All right. And Prax, what are you up to, friends?
So, hey everybody, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Pope, for running this game. Thank you to all of the wonderful other players for being here. It's always a fun Sunday night. I have been your friendly neighborhood Prax. You can find me at Twitter, at Deirdre Donlin on Twitter, or Praxagora Thesmiaphore. See me around here on Twitch. Prax the Bard over on Instagram, Hive, and Blue Sky. You can also support this channel. I have a Ko-Fi. I have a merch store where all of that goes back into running this channel, running all of the gear, everything that goes into this. But we are also currently, for the next 2 weeks, running a charity event to support Fisher House Foundation, which provides care, housing, and support for veterans and their families while those veterans or family members receive treatment at VA hospitals or military hospitals around the country. April is Military Brats Month, specifically Army Brats Month, on the 15th, to support children of military families, and I happen to be one myself. We are currently at $150 out of our goal. It's just a low-key kind of thing that we're doing. And I believe our GM threw down a gauntlet earlier at the stream that if we made 200 by the end of before next session, there was a threat of a large multi-tentacled thing that I only fight in a Mako for a reason.
It's bitey.
It also spits at you.
It may be related to a camel.
You know, that I could see that, actually. I could see that. But so thank you for everybody for being here. Thank you for donating, everybody who's donated so far, Hawkeye. And then we had 2 anonymous donations. Thank you, everybody, for that. And if you missed out on anything any of the VODs, any of the episode, we have a YouTube. You can go check that out and watch all the VODs. You'll next find me not tomorrow because our GM has to do some stuff, so we will not be back for the season premiere for Vampire the Masquerade next Monday, but the following week we will be back. But you will find me on Saturday here on the channel for some more wonderful fun book chats, and then Sunday right back here for some more fun times where apparently we're going to have to deal with Cerberus listening to us. Joy. But thank you again, everybody, for being here. Thank you to my wonderful fellow players. No one is currently up to raid, so we'll just kind of take it as an evening. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll catch you next